Hello everyone, this is Oblivion here. It's been a while since I've actually done a sentimental game. So, by a while I mean long time actually. A few years or so? I don't know. But this one here is, interesting to say the least. It is quite short, so there'll be, my synopsis of what this entails and what it's about, and afterward. So let's get it on the road. It's Newgrounds and I'm sure a few other websites. I'll leave the link to the game in the description. So press space to start. Alright. It is called Oíche. Butchered pronunciation. I know it's Irish that much, but besides that, I'm not really sure. So apologies for that. It's a interaction game where you move around with the arrow keys or WADS, depending upon your preference. Then you interact with the spacebar. And Mammy, or Mom, is lecturing us apparently. I won't read this aloud because I know you can all read, and if I go through it too fast, then uh, you could pause the video and go back. So apologies if I do go too fast with going through the text. So, from the looks of this, the world around you doesn't really look very, like, nice looking. It's more of a dull, sad mood to it, actually. Um, which could possibly fit the theme. We'll have to keep going. In fact, whoa, this house is, like, really dark and black, and why is it so horrible? And the mother went, to the left and right, but let's explore the house a little bit. Her sibling's bedroom. Buttercup is the family dog, I see. And the main character's name is, um, Emir? Well, Buttercup seemed to just be sad there. The bed seems not made. And Baby. I think that's the doll, but I don't know why she yells at the doll. Uh, we have to find more about that then. Chair, computer, bed, cabinet. Hmm. More chairs, desk, trash can, and great. Well, that's a great folly there, guys. Fantastic. Yeah. Might as well go talk to see what Mom wants. Well, guess we'll go feed her dog, her sibling, whoever that may be. Brother, I think. Hmm. Poor dog. So, the mother seems really worried about what the neighbors think of the family. Good. Oh, great. Well, apparently we have to clean her bed, or else we are the worst daughter on the planet. Or child. Yeah. Well, in-game character is a daughter. But I am not a female. And then she swears at the doll again. I guess that's an indicator of her releasing her built-up anger of her parents yelling at her so much, I'd say. Um, I'm not an expert at this stuff, but hey, that's what it seems to me anyway. Guess I'll go set the table. It's just the damn... Ugh. Can't you... But they're just utensils. Why? Why is this a big deal? I don't get it. Now, I'd like to not point out what the hell the father's doing, but I have to. I probably went through that too fast, I'm sorry, so if you missed it, feel free to pause the video and go back for that. God, this has to be the worst father on the planet. Well, not the worst, but definitely high up there in the charts. And gosh, just yelling at your daughter, your his daughter, because she's watching pornography and stuff, and uh, I don't even know what Edadam is. Emadam? Or Dan or the... Probably some swear I don't really know of. Fecking isn't really the F-bomb, but it's pronounced differently. Sorry, I guess it is. It's just pronounced differently. Because of that. Apparently my character is going to be the end of this family. Well, I'm now in the room again. Since I'm tired, I suppose I should go to sleep. And before going to bed, she yells at the bear, or doll. Well, that sounded like a gunshot or something somewhat related. Guess it's time to investigate. The music picks up. Now, a lot of the people say they dislike how, like, getting caught up on my words here. A lot of the reviewers and stuff that I've noticed disliked how the door opening scenes, like there's like a heartbeat sound early on. I actually think it's a nice touch, although some people could find it annoying. Oh shit. What happened here? The mother is nude apparently. The dog is shot. And the father is bleeding from his head. Ugh, I can only imagine what went down here. But why the dog? Why? The dog didn't do anything. Oh, thank God there's some neighbor that's gonna help her out of this horrible situation, right? I mean, at least I would hope so. Weeks later. Hmm. Well, now she's in the house alone, I guess, which is sad. And what? What? Why am I in the graveyard now? I don't really. Is she digging up the dead bodies? I mean, I don't. Why? Alright, this is a puzzle. Well, the only puzzle of this game, actually. Um, that works because basically the computer has some form of power that if you properly align the personalities with the character, you can bring them back to life with the set personality of one of the four chosen down here. Um, and depending upon the personality is also where the character will appear in the story or house location. Excuse me. So you use that for such, and if you don't get the proper, alright, let's just throw them in randomly and see what happens. And depending upon the characteristics of each person, you don't really get much out of the dog, but it'll be a lot more easier with the doll, the mother, and the father. So who ignores the child? And she notes that something's wrong with the program, so you need to keep note of this. Hmm. So who wouldn't let her say that? Or who would let her say that? The dog? Maybe? That's what it appears. Because the dog doesn't hate her, actually. And I guess the mom would have to be outside, I guess? I think the mom is good, though. I think. Hmm. Let's try this and see how it goes. Well, this is what a dog normally is. Well, that's ironic. Hope you don't lose anyone out of consequences. Well, that should be an indicator that the dog and the father have switched. The doll is back to normal because she is still yelling at the doll, taking out her anger. So, therefore, this should be it. Unless I messed up with things. Yep, I messed up. Eh, yeah, well, it won't take much. Alright, now, that's properly solved. Dog appears to be in its room, or the room it's always been in. And she notes when you have successfully completed this, he mentions, everything. Ugh. I, I really dislike the freaking, um, father a lot. He's such an ass. I mean, why? The mother's bad too, but she's just thinks too much about what other people think of the family in here. And, but with the case of the father, he just yells at her all the time, and, ugh, it's an entirely bad situation, and, um, it's more gunshots. Oh boy. And we now have a black screen, apparently, with, eh, sorry about that. Dang it. Why is it doing this? So it's the father, or not the father, it's the son. But the daughter's still down, and she won't. And this is how this ends, with the end there, and nothing really happens after that, at least to my knowledge. So, here are my thoughts on this. The mother thinks too much about, the character, or the character of the family, and how neighbors view them. And the father is just mad about everything and doesn't really care. And both of the parents are sad about the loss of their son, which I am slightly confused about the ending, I have to admit. Um, and even the dog is also sad. I don't get the doll. I guess the doll's there for her to use as a buffer so she doesn't explode violently on her parents with some sort of rage or even killing them herself or something. Uh, hmm. The thing I don't understand is if they are in such pain because of their brother, the son dying, then why don't they use the computer program to bring back, well, the son? I mean, if if it works that easy to properly bring back someone from dead to life, how the girl did it, then why can't they just do it with the sun? And I guess that's a uh, plot hole that the creator didn't really think through exactly. Um, Unless I'm missing something here. Uh, if okay, then disappearing from the screen, I have to wonder. Well, I no. Okay, let's actually speak for a second here, Ryan. There we go. All right. Um, you have to slightly wonder why she brought him back to life again after she had such a horrible relationship with him, but it's kind of a psychological disorder, kind of, because in abusive relationships, and with actual love relationships, and with parents, and upbringings, and everything else, um, you can get so used to it that it's the only thing you know, and if it's not that, life won't be comfortable. And it's a sad thing, but it does get like that sometimes. Um, I've never really had abusive parents, or never really had an abusive relationship or anything. Well, not that I really had much relationships to begin with, but that's not the point. Um, but the thing is, if they are out there, they are definitely out there, and they're, um, my parents haven't been like the best parents ever, but they're definitely not as bad as the parents in this game, in this Flash game. The music really all really often fit the mood, I'd have to say. Um, the the color and the appearance of everything really fit the mood as well. Um, don't be mistaken about like, don't let the adult uh rating fool you. It's not about sex or porn or anything besides the what your father was looking at. That's pixelated and everything, not even worth looking at and stuff. So I mean, yeah, um, it's more of an adult content thing, most likely because it you have to really think about this. It's if you like present this to a kid, they wouldn't really know what's going on. They're just gonna think it's sad. They're not really gonna understand any deep meaning to it exactly. And I don't mean to generalize about kids, but yeah, there's definitely bright kids out there, but they don't exactly know everything about the world and stuff. I mean, I'm 19 and I don't really know much myself beyond what I do know. I mean, I'd say I'm intelligent and a good thinker, but I'm not a genius or anything. There's a lot of stuff in the world I don't know. So, some people are smarter at some things than other things, and that's how life is. People are talented at different things, and they make use of their talents, or they don't. That's up to them. Um, Hopefully I will be able to find more sentimental games like these. I know this is more of a depressing one in comparison to my previous ones, but it definitely holds meaning, and I'd like for for people to possibly get that. Um, Try to, if you happen to be watching this and are in an abusive relationship of some way, please try to seek help for yourself and not to keep it going and not to be afraid of change for the better. That's all I can really say. Alright. Take care, everybody. Ryan, also known as Oblivion Knight, signing out. Peace, guys. Later.